Oh.
Right.
And we're live.
Yeah.
Damn heart emoji. What a piece of shit that is. So
Well,
my
so I did-
invite's sitting there in the chat, but I can't click on it yet because somebody's got to move the chat.
There you
There you go. There.
go. I had to do that the other night in my chat. I just wrote two random things in there to push the chat up so I could click on it.
What a piece of shit that is.
Well, they'll get rid of it eventually. Lady Liberty, what's up? I mean, if they just moved the damn thing, it would be fine.
Yeah, if they want to move it down by the symbol, the smiley face or the plus, put it right there in line, that's fine and dandy. I got no problem with that. But this off to the right-hand side, where it's sitting there right now, blowing up bubbles, it's like bullshit.
Yeah, actually, all they need to do is just move it straight down over the line, the chat line, straight underneath it. Just hover it right over that, and you'd be fine. Wouldn't be in the way at all. Dustin, what's going on? Lady Liberty, how's it going? Where you been at, Dustin? You've been kind of scarce this past week.
Hey, Lady Liberty and Dustin. Hey, good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
Mr. Skyfly. How's it going?
Hey.
They had this thing at one point some other time. Cause I remember on live chats, people used to do that a couple years ago. They would give hearts and stuff and you'd be seeing them flying in the live chats. So that's not new. They had this at some point before.
Dustin says he's working a lot of hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. How you doing, Joe? Oh.
Yeah, it's Saturday morning. It's another shitty day here in Paradise.
Yeah, it's gonna rain here in a little while. So
Raining on and off and cloudy, covered, dark.
Waiting on coffee. Yeah, I just got up now. I was in a freaking deep sleep when I went to bed last night. Oh. Can I help you, Tyson? What?
I get a kick out of Vader. Vader just jumped up on the couch behind you.
oh yeah. Looking at something, what it is.
What's up, David?
You know, the smart pod thing that Diane was doing, it's actually a little mini computer, but it's supposed to operate a desk, electric desk. But
What is that? Let me see.
they call it a smart pod. But it's like a little mini computer. You can sign in with your Microsoft account and stuff like that. Got all these different screens on it, files,
But it's
whatever.
not a computer.
Well, yeah, it's got everything. Microsoft Office is on here if you want it. You know, everything here, like weather, date, time. You can set up your email in here. And,
Yeah, but when you punch on it, can you pull up all those things?
well, I'm still playing with it here. I don't know if I can even do like
What's she using it for?
somebody give them to her. She give her two of them. They were brand new in the pack, never been opened.
Hmm.
But it's made for a desk that when you stand up and you're working, it's electric, and then you sit down and it goes down. But what it does, it every once in a while it'll tell you to stand up or sit down. What it does is supposed to be a kind of a health thing, so it you don't stay and stand in one position all day long. You move and stuff. It tells you when to move and stuff. But
What's up, Joe?
got
But it
Cortez.
doesn't seem to want to do any of those functions independently, does it? Is
No.
well, here's what you got to find. Is it linked to your Wi-Fi?
Well, yeah, it's hooked into the Wi-Fi right now. Yeah, it's online. It's almost like a little mini computer. Got Microsoft Edge on it.
Cause it looks like it's just a tablet that's built into a oversized stand.
Got a stand, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's just,
probably. I'd almost bet you too, those are probably used at like doctor's offices and stuff. That looks like something that would be in like a doctor's office too.
Or on the end of a counter, like at a doctor's office or a hospital, you know.
yeah, or something.
Well, that's
I
what I'm
mean,
saying for like signing people in, stuff like that. That's what it kind of reminds me of.
okay.
But most likely it's probably I can almost bet you it's probably like a tablet that's built into that box. What's up, JD?
Is the username or password is incorrect for me to download Microsoft?
There's that damn Mia down there tearing up the couch again.
Just looked at you, she heard you say her name.
Okay, now
Russell,
download.
what's going on, man?
See, there she goes. She knows I'm talking about her.
Yeah,
Little
she's-
bitch.
Well, you see if we go on Microsoft Edge, if I go to YouTube and bring us up on this thing or not. Be curious. Yeah, JD said, yeah, there you go. Murray gets all just new technology to figure out, right? Hey, JD. Hey, Russell. Hey, good morning.
I mean, great.
And Captain Joe. Hey, good morning, guys.
So you got those from your sister?
Well, somebody gave them to her, right? And she hadn't got a clue what they are or what they do or.
Well, tell her she shouldn't feel alone because none of us do either.
Yeah, I don't know. It's the worst case scenario, they're all thrown in the fire pit. Yeah. I'll keep the adapters. Got 12 volts, 2 amps. Can always use them for the model railroad. Always need adapters. They call it a smart pod.
Joe, message me what your budget is and then I'll ask a couple people and see what their suggestion is on that. But you kinda need to know a budget. Like what you wanna spend on a computer and a monitor,
Yeah,
and I'll get some quotes from them on it.
I was downloading this Microsoft Edge. If I get on there, and then I can probably put it on YouTube or whatever. Putting the browser on it.
Oh, you got YouTube playing, huh? Just,
Huh?
you got YouTube playing in the background.
Me?
I could hear it, yeah, and it was lighting up your bot.
No, I got no, the only thing I got is a pop-out jack because I closed it out.
Oh, that was
Um,
weird.
Me-
Maybe there's some kind of
Let me
glitch.
minimize this. No, I got nothing running in the background. I just minimized this screen and the other one, there's nothing on it either.
I don't get Alienware.
This thing here is not even running yet, so it's still downloading, so. See what, this is what it is. It's a little, like a small
What's up,
mini
Blaine?
computer. Little, mini computer almost.
Smart desk control. Yeah, that looks like something an office or something would use. for
Yeah.
sure. Or
Yeah.
a doctor's office, something like that.
Yeah, but what it's supposed to do is for those electric desks, say it goes up and down. I think it does it automatically once in a while, whatever you set it for, so you're not standing for 2 hours and then sitting, not sitting at all, or vice versa, or supposed to be able to keep you moving, but I don't know if it can be used for anything else or not.
Before you throw it away, when next time your brother's coming through town, have him drop me off one.
Fisher
Yeah.
Oh, JD, let's compare systems. Fisher Price. The hell out of here. Well, that's what I'm saying, Dustin. You gotta know what your budget is, and then you gotta decide that as well. It's gonna be cheaper to build one, but I don't know if Joe knows how to do that either. Like I said, I could ask a couple people and see what their opinions are on it.
Well, the big
Okay.
cyber sales are coming up, aren't they?
Yeah, on, was that Monday they're doing it?
Usually a Monday and a Tuesday, huh?
Yeah, something like that. It's Amazon's, it's just Amazon doing the Amazon days or whatever it's called. Uh, Well, their cheaper boards aren't bad, Dustin, their motherboards. It was those fucking it was their really high-end boards that were like $1,200-$1,400. Those were the ones they were having all those issues with. If you had like a $200 Asus board, you were fine. Those weren't the ones that were having the problems.
Oh, yeah. Look at that, playing your YouTube, Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if it didn't cost so much money, I'd say send one of them to
Yeah.
out to AZ.
Well, it's almost like a little mini computer or something. It's just kind of weird, but I don't think it's an overspeed thing. Well, it's funny because you go to the website, they just continued in 2022. So, like, there's no support for it, nothing, right?
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't be signing into it with.
Huh?
Well, if it's if it's run, is it running Windows?
Well, I got Bing on here, so I don't know.
If it's
not-
running Windows, it's still gonna have Windows support, but it's just not gonna have the tech, whatever the
Yeah,
hell
it
that
just does.
computer is.
Well, it's got Microsoft Edge, so that's what. Yeah, yeah. Look at that. I can even bring. I got the chat on here. I stopped the YouTube, the stream, but I still get in the chat. Okay. You
Yeah,
see- Yeah, and I can do pop-out chat on this thing here. A little slow though. Oh, there we go.
If it's running Edge, that means it's running Google.
Well, it said it wanted me to, I could sign in my Microsoft account or I could sign in my Google account too. But I didn't. I just going in as a guest for now.
well, does the home screen look like it's Android or does it look like it's Windows?
Oh,
No,
it's
it looks Windows.
Okay. Cause Edge is.
It's called a
is
smart
Windows.
pod. Joe. But
Smart pod, let me see here.
smart pod. I don't know if we get to it there or not. But right at the very top, what do they call that? Smart pods. Yeah. But they're like a little mini computer, but yeah.
What does that say? Pulse? Smart pods.
Well, see, it's pulse. It's for your help too. Like I said, for electric desk. If you got electric desk goes up and down, you can either stand or sit down, right? This thing hooks into it and you can lift it up, lower it. It's basically a control. Like if you go to, hang on here. There's another piece right here. Look, see the up and down buttons and stuff? You know, for adjusting your
Yeah.
Electric desk, and it's got settings, and the one there turns the lights on and off. I don't know. I just pissing around. Just to see what it can do, what it can't do, right? So,
Huh.
but it's not a very big screen. It's a freaking writing. Like, look how small a writing is. You know, it's just.
Can't find nothing on that.
Well, because the thing didn't come with instructions.
Can you go to the main screen and then tap on settings or?
Oh
program?
yeah, you can go to settings. It's got Microsoft Office in it. It's got all kinds of things in it. Calendar, Microsoft Edge, phone companion, weather, Cortana, which is that, talk to it. Yeah. Well, it's got an app here. It says Smart Pods, Microsoft Edge, 3D viewer, alarm clocks, calendar, calculator, all the stuff that Windows has, right? Microsoft Store, news, whatever, paint, 3D, people, phone companion.
Well, I would imagine that'd be perfect for somebody that's working at a desk or an office desk or a reception area or whatever.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. But it's
Simply because it's built into a stand and it has external power.
yeah.
I can't find shit on that thing.
Now, does it have an internal battery at all, Paul?
No, you plug it in with a wall wart.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, if you were to unplug it, does it turn it
No,
on?
it quits.
Okay.
Does have a built-in battery.
But smart pods, I don't know. Like if I bring this up, I wonder, it's got an app for smart pods.
I can't find nothing on smart pods.
Like there's the home screen right there, right?
Yeah.
But like I said,
What's inside the red circle that has an exclamation mark?
I just click on it. Now you click on it, goes to a heart. Now it goes back to the thing there. But see, it says sit, stand, stop. You can move the, like the desk up and down when you hook it into a thing. I don't know how she ever ended up with these things, but it's got like a little mini computer in it, you know. Yeah. Yeah, but that's what it's for, just for desks. Yeah. Google Smart Pod. JD says Google Smart Pod Pulse, Justin.
Google Smart Pod.
Yeah. Smart Pod Pulse. Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, I was just writing what he showed on the box.
I don't know what the hell you'd ever use
Does
it
it have
for.
any small print on the box
Here
of
we
who the
go.
manufacturer is, Paul?
I don't know. Smart Pods, I guess. I don't know. Yeah.
You know how they sometimes there's a real small lettering.
Yes.
Who the manufacturer is, or
SmartPodsTech.com.
smartpodstech.com.
Smart Pod. Yeah. Smart Pods Tech. All one word. Version D02. It's got a serial number on it. Right there. But anyway. I don't know. Maybe I'll play with it. Now the fucking light's on. Got a real bright light on the fucking thing. Oh, that's not the one.
Interesting.
Oh, I gotta. Where's my remote control there? Go let. Oh, go. Just keep an eye on my dog. Don't run around there. I'm here listening.
Mia, I've decided Mia gets pissed when I'm not paying attention to her.
Yeah. I got a real problem this morning, though, Paul.
What's that?
Nobody's here gonna bring me breakfast.
That is a problem.
Yeah, just keep an eye on Gracie here. So I have to heat up another coffee, I guess, for breakfast. Here you go.
Yeah, Dust, I was just watching that video of the house with the big stairwell that came down the middle of the front of the house. That house was nice.
Gracie, come on. That little fucker. Get over here. Get up here. Come on here. Come on here. There you go. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I got one coffee left. I'm gonna go heat it up, drink it.
David. This is no more smart shitty pods.
Got 3 pounds. Oh, yeah. Ah, forgot I had these. Muffins.
Spark smart pods. New ceased operations in 2022.
Yeah, I forgot I had some muffins.
What's up, JDS?
Hey, JDS. Hey, JDS. What's up, man? Ah. Cool. Never had that happen before.
What's that?
I was heating up a Tim Hortons coffee. Look at the
Oh.
bottom. The bottom is starting to burn.
First turd burglar. That's funny.
That's all I need to start firing my microwave, and then that fucking gushers all over the place.
Probably whatever they use to glue it.
Yeah, probably. That's
Doesn't
right on the bottom. Huh?
Doesn't handle the heat too well.
No. Never seen that before. No, I can't do it without spilling it. But even the bottom was starting to burn. But anyway. Yeah. Maybe I should put it in a cup and then heat it in a ceramic.
What's up, Nunya?
Hey, Nanya.
How you doing, Ed?
Make some breakfast here in a little bit.
Rodney still on there, Paul?
Is what? No, he hasn't been on. He left before 9 o'clock.
No.
Let's see if there's anybody on.
Yeah, Rodney usually, he usually don't go on more than an hour, hour and a half. But every once in a while, I've seen him go for 2, 3 hours. Just depends on how many people he's got.
Well, it depends on whether he's got something to do.
Yeah, there ain't anybody up on right now. The only other one that would be on this early in the morning would be Johnny Drone Flyer. I don't see he's on it.
Well, then again, it is the summertime, right?
Most of 90% of the drone shows are either early afternoon or evening time. In the nighttime.
Well, sometimes YouTube is way behind their Q Dynasty. But anyways, good morning.
What? Is JDS end on you leaving?
I guess so. He said bye all.
Go ahead and shoot there, Joel. What's your question?
What do you have for a graphics card?
Oh, God. Well,
4K will take.
if it's an integrated graphics, there ain't nothing you can do about that.
Yeah,
That's soldered onto the board.
I have an Zeus at home. I got the Rogue, but it's an i7. I got 32 gigabytes of RAM, but I also got an 8 gig video card there from NVIDIA. I think it's that 2080 Super. I think it is.
What's up, Mark?
But if it's an internal graphics card that came with the machine, you know, if that's it or not.
For recreational pilots for hold on. FAA registration has changed for recreational pilots asking for drone info. And if it has remote ID or not option, looks like we have to add all of drones now. Huh.
There's a plane flying around, something like these. The new pilot doing different maneuvers. You can hear him. You know. He's flying over. Oh, not good.
Um,
Ah,
I mean, it could be a RAM, Joel. I mean, maybe it's not enough RAM. I don't know what you have in it. But I mean, like, I know a lot of the editing apps, the really good ones like DaVinci and stuff, you had to have a little bit of a decent amount of RAM in order to run them correctly.
well, you'd have to find out how big a card it is, like what it is, how much, yeah, how much RAM you got in your computer and all that kind of stuff.
You can always download Cupid CPU-Z and I'll tell them what all the specs are on this computer.
think you can add a second card, but I think don't you have to put a jumper to it or something so they work together, not fight each other? 8 gigs of RAM, upgraded to 16, but
God damn it.
wasn't sure it was worth spending the money. Oh, you can upgrade 16. Well, going to 16 is not bad. From 8 to 16, but the thing is, going from 16 to 32, I don't think it really makes that much difference. Because I've got 32 gigs of RAM, but I didn't notice a big change or anything. And see too, I don't know about you, I've got NVIDIA for video card, but I can set priorities for like live streaming or, you know,
See, this program here will tell you everything. What motherboard you got, your memory. Tells you everything.
so you got
Graphics.
NVIDIA. Well, see, you got same thing I got, 2060 Super.
Yeah, this program will tell you what your CPU and GPU, all that stuff is.
Now, see, I got i7 Intel i7 10th generation. My drivers, but like my thing. So, but also, like I said, I set priorities. For like you can do video editing. That's high, or live streaming. For the graphics and all that shit. So there's a lot of
Well,
things you can change. You usually too.
Nunya, if anybody in the chat knows the most that I know of would be David. So whatever David's telling you, AZ Drone, dude, I'd probably take his advice on that, Joel.
Yeah.
Just my opinion. That's who I learned a lot of stuff from. Him and Sean.
Okay, there, Mr. Skyfly. Go. What? There's nobody there. Somebody blew a horn across the street.
I'll bite my ass. Was about the remote ID, David?
So he's got the Mavic 3 Pro going along golf course and 2 trains apparently. Just sitting there watching a little bit there on. Okay. Oops. Yeah, this is Q Dynasty Bill's video. Huh?
I think I saw this on somebody else's channel. This looks real.
Yeah, well, this is Bill at Q Dynasty, right? Oh, there's a train. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I wanna say somebody played this on somebody else's channel. Looks familiar.
Yeah. Huh. I think that's a Go train, I think. Oh, there.
Oh, you gotta turn that gimbal speed down.
Yeah.
It's too fast. It's jerking.
Look at that though. It's staying up with it though. That with the train moving along, right? Like the drone's
Oh.
keeping up to it.
We have trains here and they're not necessarily like high speed trains, but they kinda are.
Yeah.
And these things will get up to 80, 85 miles an hour on the tracks.
Yeah. Huh.
Hauling ass. You'd have issues keeping up with them unless you had a FPV drone.
Yeah. Huh.
Okay, that's not the same video then. When you were going over the highway, it looked familiar. I thought somebody else showed that.
Just posted it last night. Okay.
David, did you want me to show the, or I think this is what he wanted to show. He's not answering me now. Hold on. I guess this is the new registration for the.
Oh, yeah.
But now I guess what David's saying is that they want you to input your information for each separate drone now. Instead of before, as a hobbyist, you could just register and it just covered all your drones.
Yeah.
Now they want the recreational to do like 107's doing.
Oh, I was watching a video this morning, Don Drone's on. He's got a new one out. Cause see, him and some other guys formed a thing called DPAC, but they're drone pilots of Canada. And they're working with the government now on a lot of stuff, the regulations, the exams, and some changes and stuff. Those guys are really making a good difference. Because, you know, like the exam here in Canada was so airplane related that they, and a lot of stuff didn't even have nothing to do with drones. You know, it was just. Hey, time to fly. Well, at least I don't have to worry about it right now, anyways. Not for a couple of years.
Funny.
Like Paul's hard and thinking there right now. Must be editing. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just putting little touches on it. I was gonna show you one of the shots I did last night. But I don't know, just it's so
What's up, Al?
kind of convoluted.
Yeah.
Curtis,
But
how's it
it was really dark. Okay, let's put it that way.
Yeah. Were you flying the R2S?
No. I was flying the Autel.
Autel? Yeah.
But you know, big mistake I made with the Nano. I had it set really well for night flying.
Yeah.
Then I started figuring, well, maybe I can adjust it, you know. So
Yeah.
get my friggin' fingers off the damn thing, you know.
Yeah. Oh my God! Look who's in the chat, Mr. Curtis. I thought you were taking things out this morning. Well, it might be still early over there. Yeah, it's only like 6:30 there in the morning.
6:44, yeah.
Oh, this is funny. Sean's gonna get
Oh, maybe.
pissed, David. Uh,
Oh, you're out there sitting in a chair on the porch. I wonder where Vader went.
Oh, Curtis is heading out, he says.
About 7:30, about another hour or so. What's that? I had 3 police stop me and follow me they only have 50 questions or how it works like that, or what, where they can get one. Even took a sticker to show, subscribe to my channel. Oh, cool.
Marshall, it's good to be be known by the police and whoever is in charge,
Yeah.
because however you can help them. You know, it's like I did a seminar for them. I showed them how to fly it and everything else. And they now, whenever I see them, they just wave at me, you know. And but at first, I remember, Paul, you might remember me telling you the story where I was down flying by the bridge.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, the guy I was talking to, his eyeballs got this big, and I was surrounded by police and fire and state police and border protection agents,
Yeah.
because they didn't have a clue what I was doing. And then once I explained it to them, I gave them everybody a card. On the back of my card, it has my email, my YouTube channel, my telephone number, my name, and they're good. And now they've been great.
It was funny. I was gonna go down and film that protest down in Elmer that one time there. Over in the corner of the parking lot was a cop and another guy with a drone, and they had a drone in the air. But it was funny. It was like several hundred feet away where they were filming, but there was just a convenient spot for them to get up in the grocery store parking lot. Cop comes over to me, he's got his thumbs in his vest. He says, "You have to move on out of here." He said, "You're interfering in a police investigation." Rick, I wasn't within 100 feet of him. I was just sitting there watching them, like, and they only had a little freaking Mini 2 or something at the time. I'm just laughing because, you know, I got the Phantom 4 Pro and all that shit. I got a better drone than you got.
Well, the thing of it is you don't carry your drones with you, do you?
I had them in the case with me.
Oh, what you should have done is you should have said, well, hell,
I went over, this is what the real drone looks like.
yeah, you open the case and say, do you guys need some real help?
Mhm. Well, I had Hodges drones on the side of the fucking vehicle. It says aerial photography on the side of the truck.
Well, maybe it should say aerial photography and investigative services.
Yeah. But I think the guy was from St. Thomas and with the fire department that was flying it, but they had a little fucking little phone screen. They're trying to look in it, and I'm just going, really? I got freaking my tablet and all that shit on mine, so I can really see it, right?
Yeah, you would have surprised the hell out of him had you pulled out your. What did you have with you? The Phantom, or did you have the Inspire?
I had the Phantom with me at the time. I didn't even have my hotel yet. So that was what, about a year ago or so. But I just, but the cop being real big got his thumbs in his, you know, his fucking vest for, I don't know, in case somebody wanted to shoot him.
Well, was it police or was it a fire?
Big boy.
Was it police or fire?
It was police, but I'm pretty sure the other guy running the drone was from the fire department. They had a drone. You know, he kind of come over and said, you know, look, you know, we're doing something here. Can you just move along? Oh, no. Fuck, I was standing at the back of my truck. I was, 10 parking spots from him, just sitting there watching him. There's a drone, right? Hey, I'm watching. He comes over and he escorted me from the back of my truck to climb in my vehicle to move away from him. Oh, really? This is a public parking lot. I can park wherever I want. You know? But being a nice guy, moved over about 10 more spots, got on my vehicle and sat and watched him again. I moved. I did what he asked. Yeah.
That before or after he threatened you with a cavity search.
Well, you're not all wrong there, Justin. There's all kinds of ways they can screw you with you if they want to. It just depends upon the attitude of the officer.
I don't know. They were trying to hide the fact that they were flying a drone. I don't know. Like, we
Well,
should have asked them. Oh, you guys, is that drone registered? Are you? Oh, let me see your pilot's license. You know, that's what I should have done.
Unless Paul, they really were trying to do some surveillance on somebody that they were watching in the other end of the parking lot.
It was over that
And
church.
here
in
you
God.
are. What are you doing with that drone up there? What's a drone? There's a drone.
Well, what would have happened if I was on the other side of Church of God and went up and fly my drone around?
Nothing.
They probably wouldn't have even seen it from where they were flying.
Exactly. Because they were flying such a small drone. Did you say it was a mini or something?
Yeah, it was only like a little mini two, just a little small thing.
Yeah, because they wouldn't have been using that for anything extensive but surveillance for somebody.
Yeah, it's
Well,
surveillance.
see, it was over the Church of God over the COVID where they were gathering. There was like 100 people there. They're having a church service outside, and they had a lot of problem with the Church of God in Elmer over the COVID. You know,
Oh yeah, I remember that
Brand.
because the pastor got arrested a bunch of times.
yeah, it's all that, yeah,
For defying the government, their bullshit rules.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame the dude. I mean, because they, down here, especially down here, they were allowing people to protest and shit, and that was okay. But if you wanted to get together for a political rally or something, it's all of a sudden a problem.
You got to
in
have
some
permits.
states.
Yep.
Oh yeah, but it was okay to riot and loot and everything else.
All
without a
they were
mask.
doing is holding their church service outside the church, but
Cause like up in New York, they were finding all these businesses for being open, just trying to make money. But yet people were allowed to go outside and like politically riot and everything in the streets and protest and how.
and burn things down and everything else, right? Blow things
Yeah,
up.
they weren't. They didn't have to have masks on or anything else, but yet they're finding poor business owners that just want to open their doors and make some money.
Well, and survive. Just to survive, not just not doing it in protest. They're just doing it to survive, keep their business alive, right?
Right. I remember that pastor though. Yeah, he was pretty famous on YouTube down here for a while. I saw
Yeah,
quite
no,
a few videos.
Henry Hildebrand.
He was the one
I used to put signs up for him for real estate.
Yeah, he was the one that I saw on YouTube that was coming out yelling at the cops in front of the church and stuff.
Yeah, and his son too. His
Yeah.
son was charged for pushing somebody, and an old man and that lived across the street that was protesting, and there was people lined up and down the roads trying to watch all this, and it was funnier than shit. Actually, I got the film at home.
That's what I said. I'm so glad I was in Florida for all that.
The Masabi Miner.
It was darker than Toby's out there. I tell you that.
Yeah. Well, it could have been cloudy and stuff too, right? So
There wasn't any. You see no reflections off the clouds or anything.
no.
It was dark. Get around to the start, and they sometimes they light this section up, and it's just a few lights down here.
Sorry guys, I can't see the chat right now. I'm cooking.
You're cooking.
Yeah.
What you cooking?
Some bacon and eggs. I'm making breakfast sandwiches for breakfast.
Breakfast sandwiches.
Yeah, I'm just
Look
cooking
at
some
all the
bacon and eggs.
fishermen out there, Paul.
Oh yeah, look at them all out there.
And this guy's heading right for him. This is a 1,000-footer.
Well, those guys can't fish in the channel anyways, can they?
Oh, you can do whatever they want to do, except they'll give them the horn to get the hell out of the way, and coming through and get over and
Yeah.
I think they can get them for failing to yield. This shows you exactly how dark it was. It was, because I am going around the bow and I'm looking on my screen for images of the bow.
Yeah. You're kind of low there, Paul. Oh, there you go, back up a little bit there.
Yeah, I'm up about 50 feet.
Yeah, it's a long ship, that one.
Yeah, and they don't stop on a dime either.
No.
If you were put him sideways underneath the bridge, he'd probably be smacking into the
Yeah.
both ends.
Well, it's always been a good thing, though. So far, anyways, that there's been a couple ships that lost steering and stuff, but they run around. But it's good.
Marie S. lives in one of those buildings there.
Yeah. But it's a good thing. That one there. Remember it right there on the left there, where that one ship went aground.
Yep.
That was a good thing that didn't, come along, smack the end of the bridge or something.
Yep.
Like abutments. That would really put a crimp in things.
So that one, I think I can do something to that. I might be able to lighten it up a little bit more. What I had to do is I had to render it
Yeah.
and reload it again. And then I think I can lighten it again.
Well, mine, I can just highlight the film while it's still while I'm editing, and then just color grade it right there on the spot. I don't have to reload it and go into that one. I can just go into the other
Well,
editor.
see, I have a slider that I can lighten and darken.
Oh, yeah.
That's the slider all the way is what you saw.
Oh,
So I have to re-render it again, and that puts the slider back to the middle. Then I can.
I see what you mean. Okay. Yeah. Well, you're probably limited what you can do on that program. But
Yeah.
see, I use DaVinci Resolve in that. So.
Just a basic. I'm not as smart as you guys.
Then you go, yeah, it's size better, even if it is tiny. Like I keep telling women, it might be small, but I can get into tight places.
So Justin's cooking breakfast. Did he say is he cooking it for himself or for the family?
Oh, it's for everybody.
Okay.
Well, the kid's back already?
Or are you just counting the dogs? I thought the kids were gone for 10 days or more.
Hey, the sun's out. That's the first time I've seen the sun. Got bright. Look how bright up here it is. It's starting to blow out.
That's a good sign.
Look at that. It's starting to dull down already. Look at this. That was a short-lived sun.
Yeah, the grounds crew in the schoolyard are out there mowing the lawn and they started last night. And now they're back today. They're mowing some more.
Yeah.
I mean, the lawn was so long, it was this high with tassels on the ends, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, Paul, have you ever had to take the deck off of any of your mowers?
Yeah, I've done it a few times.
Is it hard to do?
Not easy.
Okay. Because
I
I was thinking about just jacking up the front of it, you know, because I sold the jack that I had to do this.
Yeah.
Just jack up the front of it into the air a little bit so I could change the blades.
Yeah. That'd be probably about the best way, Paul, because just to change the blades, you don't need to really take the deck off for that. I wouldn't, but I've got a jack. Like I've got one of those wheel lifts, right?
Yeah, that's what I had until I sold it, but
Yeah. But I have taken the deck off. There's about 4 pins and then the belt, and then there's a cable. They're all pinned and everything. It's not, difficult, but you see this, Paul? The weather?
oh yeah.
Huh? Yeah, it's I see this it's coming right up at us, eh?
Yeah, and that one that's in Detroit's headed for me.
Yeah,
At
look at that.
noon.
Yeah, look at what I'm getting, all that red and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
noon or it clears by about
Uh,
5 or 6 o'clock.
yeah. Because if I go, well, hang on here. Well, they're saying here about 1 o'clock, so there's 1 o'clock right there. So you're gonna get it at about 11 o'clock. Well, 11:30, and they said 1 o'clock here, but a little bit after that, I think about 1:30. But yeah, it's gonna be a wet afternoon here, right?
Yeah.
Almost tempted to pack up and go home, but Diane said she'd be home about 6 o'clock tonight, so I'll just stay, I guess. I got TV, I got the computer here. It's about all I got at home too, so. I had, I was having problems with my router. So Diane picked up that router for me
Yeah.
on Thursday. It's right there in the box right behind me. See it right there?
Oh yeah.
Executive called me yesterday afternoon, late yesterday afternoon. They said, we don't see you haven't got it hooked up yet. You get any problems, let us know. We'll help you out. Well, ain't gonna happen till at least Sunday night till I get home, right?
Right.
So well, I may have to call them and get it hooked up. Because I know I have to go through an app on their website and my account to make changes to the router or connect it,
Activate it and stuff. Yeah.
activate and all that stuff. So it's not like it's my own. I can go in, like you should be able to 192.168.1.0 or whatever the hell it was. You used to go in and change your router. I still got one right here. I can do that with, but it doesn't what I want to do. I just want Wi-Fi for my phone, but I got it hardwired for the computer and all that. So I just want, Wi-Fi for my phone when I'm around by the trailer. So because the signal for the phone is pretty weak right here in this area. Yeah.
Well, Paul, looks like it's going to be a slow morning.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's gonna be slow today.
Not as slow as JDS, but
Yeah. I don't know whether to try and get a fire going this morning or not. Burn some more stuff. I would like to. Now you're talking there, Paul, down the road down here about 3-4 miles north of here, there's a house that's been up for sale for, well, on and off for about a year. I think the people moved back to some foreign country. I forget where the hell they said they were from. But anyways, you got a sign on it, in real estate. You can hardly see the sign now because the grass is so tall. Looks like a hayfield
I
around the
gotta
house.
jump off, Paul.
Okay,
My head's still cooking and my headset's dying, so.
okay, Justin.
Yeah.
Take
See y'all
care.
later.
We'll see you later on.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, Paul, what do you think?
Yeah, let's call it, Paul. I got some stuff I want to do before it rains.
Okay, everybody, hey, thanks for being here. We'll see you again this evening.
Yep. See you guys.
5. Yep. Bye, everybody.
Bye.